Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be filming our little December MorpheMe brush tutorial. If you guys are subscribed to the MorpheMe brush subscription with Live Glam, then you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. It is basically a $20 brush subscription that is collabed with Morphe brushes and Live Glam, and you get brushes that are valued over $30 together. So we did receive 6 brushes in this package this month, so we're just going to be doing a kind of like a full face tutorial. We are going to be jumping around back and forth, so just keep on watching, make sure to stay tuned, grab something to drink, I don't know, grab something. We are also going to be using a new palette in this tutorial. Today we are going to be using the Tarteist Pro palette by Tarte Cosmetics, obviously. This is a very gorgeous palette, so in the tutorial you're going to hear like a little bit of a review on it, but really quickly I just want to say that this is probably a really great dupe for the Modern Renaissance palette. So if you guys haven't had a chance to purchase it because it's been out of stock for a little while, this is a really great dupe because it just has a bunch of mattes, it has nice shimmers and things like that, so you can create many different looks. Honestly, I haven't been a big fan of Tarte shadows until this palette came out. I actually returned my Charlotte in Bloom palette, but I really love this one a lot, and it smells like chocolate. So it's like a win-win. As always, make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on my beauty Instagram, which is @SpiffedUp. This is the username right here. All of the face details for this makeup look will be there, so if you guys are wondering what products I was using, because there are a few that I don't mention in this video, you guys can go and check it out, and all of that will be there. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's just get started with this little tutorial. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started today. I'm gonna actually start off with my eyes first. I know that usually I'll do like my foundation and everything like that, but since the majority of the brushes are like eye brushes, I wanted to go ahead and just jump right into the eyes first, and then we'll finish the foundation later. I'm gonna pull this headband on. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in shade NW25. So I'm just going to go on there and kind of just blend this out throughout my entire eye. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and set our entire lid area. So this is the palette right here. This is honestly a really good dupe if you do not own the Modern Renaissance palette. It's going to have a lot of those reds and oranges and brown shades in there. So you can totally work with this, create a really beautiful look, create many looks, especially because there's a nice little range. You have a ton of mattes to work with. You have like a ton of like transition shades to work with as well, and then 4 shimmer shades to kind of play with. So the first brush from the December MorpheMe package that we're going to be taking is the Morphe M502, and we're going to be picking up the color Classic. So I'm just going to set my entire eyelid using this brush, and this is just a nice bone shadow. And this palette, guys, smells like chocolate. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Alright, so the second brush that we're going to be going in with from the MorpheMe package is the Morphe M562 brush. This is the tiny crease blender brush, and I'm picking up bold and edgy from the palette. So I'm going to kind of find my crease area and then cut it. I like to kind of open my eyes whenever I am kind of cutting the crease because I can see where I need to draw this line at. So I'm just slowly building this color up. So next I want to kind of take this onto the outer part, like where the outer V starts, and I'm going to connect these two lines together to create that little negative space inside the lid. This is also a great guiding tool, especially if you struggle with like doing winged liners or anything like that. You can easily just follow this shadow. The third brush that we are taking is the Morphe M515 brush, and this is the Detail Crease Liner. So we're picking up the color Smoked, and this is where you really define the crease. It kind of helps too if you want to raise your eyebrows a little bit, because this is going to make sure that the eyelid is nice and tight. And then I'm going to kind of drag this past the crease but flicking upwards. What the hell? It's probably a freaking booty call at midnight. And I'm going to go back in with the Morphe M562 brush and then blend out this shadow here. I'm also going to add a little bit more of edgy and bold right here at the top. So the same thing for this eyelid. And then I'm just flicking upwards like I said. This brush feels very silky on the lid, honestly. This is the Morphe M562 brush. So I know it looks a little funny right now, but this is something that you should have right now. So I do have a little bit left of the concealer on the back of my hand, so I'm going to take the Morphe M133 brush. I've been typically using this for my brow highlight, but I saw Tina Halada using this to cut her crease. So I just wanted to cut mine using it. I mean, it only makes sense. So this is going to act as like a really good adhesive for the So using the concealer to cut the creases is going to act as a good adhesive for any type of shimmer shade that you want to use on top of the lid, because it's going to ensure that it's super pigmented. So I'm going to take a packing brush and I'm going to take the color Glam and I'm going to pack that on my lids. I'm going to go back in with my Morphe M515 brush and I'm going to pick up the color Punk. And I'm going to blend those two colors out. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and go in with our liquid liner. I'm going to take the NYC liquid liner in the matte black shade. And we're going to just do a very dramatic wing. Keep the eye closed, keep the eye closed. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pause on the eyes right now. We're going to finish them in a minute, but I wanted to go ahead and do the foundation. So we're going to just take the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, and I'm just blending that out with my Beauty Blender. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and highlight underneath our eyes using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer again. Alright, so we're going to be taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in shade 30, and we're going to be taking this onto the outer perimeter. So this is just a darker concealer, but I wanted to kind of contour just to make it really seamless and natural looking. And it's also a great way too to save like on a little bit of powder. So just pop this. If you have like a darker foundation that you would want to use, you can totally use that. Alright, now to contour my face, I'm pretty sure you guys can guess what brush I am using. I am taking the Morphe M512 brush. Yes, it's a little dirty. Yes, I just filmed this look. Yes, I'm refilming it. So I'm taking the Morphe M512 brush. This is the round contour. And I'm just going to use circular motions to kind of blend this all out. I like it too because it's really nice and dense to really blend out everything without making it look streaky. You can kind of stipple a little bit too if you want, if you feel like you're moving your foundation. Kind of get this forehead contoured. And then for my nose contour, I like to take the Morphe M516 brush. This is the angled blender, the 5th brush from the package, and I'm just going to, I like that it's nice and edged and angled at the tip because I can really go in and blend out this liquid here. So we're gonna go ahead and, oh, what the? Alright, and then I'm kind of taking this into the eye area just to kind of mesh everything together. And then same thing on this side, and kind of just going back and forth. For the highlight today, we're going to be taking the Sephora Baked Illuminizer in Stardust. And I'm going to take my Morphe 310, and I'm going to place that onto the highest points of my cheekbones. I do have an in-depth tutorial on how to kind of be glowy, but also matte, so I'll leave a link down in the description box below, as well as my eyebrow tutorial, because I will be doing that off camera. Alright, and we're going to set everything using our Airspun powder. Oh, that was a lot. Okay. Alright, so now that we got a little bake going on, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows off camera. Like I said, the link will be down in the description box below for that little brow tutorial. And then I'm going to finish the rest of my face and we'll jump back to the eyes in just a second. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I did my face off camera. If you guys want to learn all of the face details, you can go and check out my Instagram. The link is in the description box. I feel like everything is in the description box, but it is. So all of the face details will be there as well. So let's go ahead and finish the eyes and we'll be all done. So the last brush from the December MorpheMe package is the Morphe M560 brush. This is the Detail Crease, and I'm going to pop Trendy into my lower lash line. But before I do that, I'm going to pop a little bit of black on my waterline. So I'm going to take my Maybelline Unstoppable in the color Onyx. So all I'm doing is just kind of smudging the black and then the eyeshadow, which is like a blue-brown shade. And I'm just kind of mixing them together to really smoke everything out. And then I'm going to take my pinky and pop a little bit of Glam into my inner corner. Glam onto my eyebrow, and I'm taking that Morphe M133 brush that we used to kind of cut the crease. Alright, and then for the lashes, I wanted something that was going to be very simple, very lightweight, not too distracting from the eye look, because we invested so much in this eye look that I don't want something that's just going to kind of cover them up. So I'm going to take my Ardell Demi Wispies. I like to purchase these in multi-packs because they're a lot more affordable. You get way more lashes to kind of just use, and if you kind of lose one, you can kind of use one as a replacement. And I picked them up at CVS, as you can tell. And then all you want to do is just add a little light coat of mascara just to blend in the falsies with the real lashes. So I'm just going to take my Lancome Hypnostroma mascara. Alright guys, and then for the lips, we're going to take an oldie but a goodie. This is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Lolita. Alright guys, and that is the end of this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on all my social media links. And if you guys want to subscribe to the MorpheMe brush subscription, the link will be down in the description box below. Go click it. It's $20 a month, guys, but it's a great way to build your brush collection, and you get brushes that are valued together over $30. So it's a really great deal. I love Morphe's brushes. They are super good quality, honestly, for the price that you're paying for. So look into it. Alright guys, so until the next tutorial, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you later. Bye!